Hello, it's Caroline at For the Love of Crochet, and I have a lovely bit of yarn for you. I have collected some Love Crafts haul and a Sewrella yarn purchase that I'm really excited to share about. And if you're new here, I do a few yarn hauls. I've done a tutorial, a sewing tutorial of all things. I do have some ideas for some crochet tutorials, but for right now, this is a crochet podcast where I share all my makes and things I'm working on and inspiration. And hopefully when I get better at doing my podcast, I can share other makers and share the love of crochet. That's what I'm here for. I just want to share the love of crochet. So that's why we have that name. I'm in a new spot. I was able to take over a little spot in my house to dedicate just to my crafts because I've been doing so much. So this is a lovely room. It's very tiny, but hopefully things will get pretty and nice in here. So let's start with that yarn haul. I have the most excellent, put your credit cards away, by the way, and freeze them. One of these are on sale right now, but the other ones, they have deals at other times throughout the whole year. And I want to start with the best purchase I made that I'm so excited to share about. And that is the Sewrella yarn purchase. Now she's a design, I don't know if she's a designer, but she definitely makes the yarns. She makes every line of yarn, comes in lace all the way to bulky, and the colors, the inspiration from these colors are gorgeous. Now, the ones that I picked up was from her Netflix collection. So these were based off movies. I don't know if the name is on here. Okay, this one is called Casita. Now, this is what I'm most excited about. Look at this cotton candy fluff gorgeousness. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm so excited. Okay, now this is a lace weight yarn, but you pair it with another yarn so that you yarn them, you crochet them together. And I don't have the best nails, but that's how tiny it is. And I mean, it is part silk and part alpaca. It's a lace weight. It comes in 459 yards. So definitely can get a nice blouse out of this, or sweater. A 2.25 millimeter hook, and it's called Casita. Now, I don't think you're able to get this line anymore, but she has a new line right now going on. It just dropped yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and it's called the Mayflower. So if you go to Sewrella Yarn Company, or Sewrella Yarn Company, and you go through yarns and you select the ordering collection or the pre-order, I think it's called pre-order. Oh, you're gonna be so excited. Those colors are so stunning, and it's based off the Mayflower. So they took a visit over to get the inspiration for these colors. And if you click on Stellina, that line has a lovely shimmer glitter to it that does not change the way that it is worked up. And so I bought one of those, or two, or three. That's all. Just three. Or maybe four. So go over there after this video and go check out Sewrella Yarn Company yarns and the Mayflower pre-order collection. Now, they did say it's going to take 12 weeks to get this. So once you order, don't expect it early because it took 8 weeks for this to come, and 8 weeks is when I got it. It was an exercise in patience. Look at this cotton candy gorgeousness. I can't wait to have something, but I didn't get one. I got two. Look at that. Look at those. Have you ever seen a yarn more beautiful? Okay, so I also picked up another batch of yarns from her, and this was her minis, her mini set. And I don't know what this is called, but this is fine. It's a fine weight. It doesn't say. Okay, and this is 80%, I can't read the first word, but it's wool and then nylon. So it's 80% wool and 20% nylon. It is very soft. It has a lovely little twist to it. It is beautiful. 2.75 millimeter hook for this baby. Yeah, there's no name on this. I don't remember what the name is, but it was from the Netflix collection. There was, I think, two bunches maybe that you could have picked from, and I chose these. This is a lovely dark blue. No, this is a lovely navy dark blue. This is stunning bright blue. Oh, this one's gorgeous. This one is not, it's kind of mixed. It has a light blush to it. And so does this. They're just so beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to do with sock yarns because I'm not a knitter, but another YouTuber is planning on putting together a collection of, and if you're a creator, if you're a designer, I think it would be wise to create. Yarn Craft by Nicole is planning to, usually you get, when you like yarn, especially these beautiful hand-dyed yarns, they'll usually come in a collection with a mini and with a big skein, right? But if you're not a knitter, you're like, I really like that yarn, but what am I gonna do with a mini and this, you know? I think it would be a good idea to create something. Yarn Craft by Nicole has thought of this, and hopefully she comes out with something quick. She's thinking of designing something for crocheters to use those types of sets, and I think that would be an excellent idea. Okay, so that was my Sewrella Yarn Company purchase. Now, I made a Love Craft purchase. I've ordered from Annie's. I think it was Annie's. I did not have the best. They're overpriced. When I compare it with Love Crafts, I see way better prices at Love Crafts, so I'm just gonna stick with Love Crafts. I picked up these were on sale, and they are the cotton yarns. They are Pima cotton, 100% Pima cotton. Their yards is 109, and they're just so beautiful. I wonder what I can come up with these little babies. They're so gorgeous, and they feel amazing. I can tell I'm just gonna love these. So that was, let's see, what are these colors? Oh, this one is called Linen. This one is called Dewdrop. That's so pretty. Linen, Dewdrop, Strawberry Quartz. Okay, and then another purchase from the Valley Wide Yarns. It's an American-made yarn. These lovely babies are all 100% wool. So I picked up this lovely bunch. Now, these are I wouldn't say variegated. They have this tinted, I think this one shows it the best. It has this like bluish tone to it. And the name of this is Twilight Heather. And I'm not sure if the heather at the end of the name means that it's going to have that little variegation. But this is 100% wool, and I could totally snuggle up with these and make something out of these, and they would feel wonderful. And I'm not one to be accepting of very many textures on my body. I'm super sensitive, but I could totally use this. It says it's made in Peru, Valley Yarns, but then over here it says by Webb's American Yarn Store. So it's made in Peru, but American Yarn Store. It's 247 yards, and they all have that heather to it with that little variation in color. I was trying to find the name. This one's Lilac Heather. It's so pretty. And then this one is, oh, I dropped it. The dark one, of course, is Twilight Heather. Let me get that other one. This one is called, oh goodness, Raspberry Heather. This one's Raspberry Heather. Anyways, they have this beautiful mix of colors in there that's so light but beautiful. So that's these. Okay, then I decided, I have no idea, but I picked this little blue one. And this is a very light turquoise color, super light, bright, like a light. And this one is, they're all 247 yards. This one is called Stratosphere, and it does not have that heather, and it does not have that variation in color. So maybe when you click on the coloring, if it says heather, you can probably see a little variation. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, now I have never ordered paint box before, and I picked up my first batch of paint box. This is the box it came in. So as you can see, I got this one, which is, oh, they don't have colors. So this one says SA75, and it's a lovely neutral tone. And this one, which is color 243. And this one, which is SA64. And this is so stunning. These colors are so stunning. I don't know if you can see them on camera, but I can definitely see them on the phone through the camera, and they are just gorgeous saturated colors. I have never ordered paint box before, so I'm totally excited to use those. And I got 5 each of those. So stick around and see what I can create with these lovely goodies. And that is it for the yarn purchases. However, if you're new here, I'm Caroline, and I love crocheting, and I just want to share the love of crochet and inspiration and share other makers and designers, and I enjoy watching other podcasters as well as getting inspiration from them as well. Hopefully in the future I plan to be a designer, and I have lots of ideas, but I'm not ready to go there yet. Not quite. I'll get those things situated soon. If you're new, thank you for stopping by, and if you're here again, thank you so much for coming back. I do want to share another tip. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna try it and I'll let you know, but I often get those, let me see if I can find one. So I often get these little, what do you call them? What are these called? I don't know. Yarn charms, keepers, yarn keepers, project keepers, markers. You know what I mean. Anyways, I often get these. However, I often get these little bitty hookers. I can't even open this one. Well, I don't know what you use these for. You see this clasp? I can't use this because the only little opening is so tiny. How am I supposed to use this for my... So I bought this, which is a larger hook, a much larger hook than this one. I couldn't open. I tried to open it right now and I couldn't open it. It's like stuck. It's locked or something. So these are inaccessible to me. So I want to change all those tops to something I can work with, because these are much bigger and it would work with my larger yarns that I am more using them for. I don't often use it for fine yarns. And this one, it's so cute. It's a dinosaur, but I can't use it because they're not that great to use. And this one I can't even open. Oh, I got it. See that little tiny hook? I can barely get my yarn in there. And then to open this thing just breaks nails. So I want to change those hooks to these hooks. So we'll see how I do with that. I also, if you're new here, I just gave a tutorial on a drawstring backpack that I made. I got so excited. I learned to sew last weekend and gave my tutorial that Tuesday. So if I can do that, you can make one. Yes, I was taught how to make this bag, drawstring backpack. It's beautiful. I fell in love with it, and I just thought, you know what? I got to teach all my makers. I got to show them how. So this is a mini one. There's nothing in it. And this one is just a drawstring. So I've been going crazy making these little bags, because not only would they make great gifts to put your projects in to deliver to your whoever you're gifting your crochet makes to, but I think it's also great to hold your one of my YouTube friends. She holds her projects in big bags, and then she keeps all the little pieces in smaller bags as she's making them. So she'll keep her yarn and stuff in here, but as she's making the little legs and pieces, she has a smaller bag. Now I ran out of fabric, so I'm like, hey, you want to be this way or you want to go this way? And then all the lining is purple. This one is the backpack version, and then this one is just the drawstring version. So you can totally make your own bag. Under here, I have some cut fabric. And if you don't have any fabric, you know, I just cut up some jeans. I am ready. So you can totally make your own project bag, and I think that's such a wonderful idea. So at Michael's, I had $10 to spend with my little gift. By the way, today is Memorial Day weekend. It's Sunday. I just went there, and this is what I picked up. However, every yarn is 50% off. Not buy one, get one, but 50% off. I don't know if that's just for Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully I post this tonight when you're watching this. So Memorial Day weekend, all yarn is 50% off at Michael's right now. Everything. So, and then they still have those $4.99 clearance ones. The ice cream and some other one. So anyways, I had $10 to spend. I purchased 2 more fabrics. So Michael's, I have never seen them carry fabric before. These are cut in 1 yard, and this is the shape of a pineapple, but it has flowers. And this is a very light green, and this is another color that would match it, so I decided to get them. They are regularly priced $7.99 a yard, so half price. These were half price. These were half price as well. So I got these for $3.50 each, and this. And that is what I spent my $10 on. So that is all I got for my purchases this last weekend. But these yarns I've been holding off on to show you all the goodies I got. So if you want to see how those charms come out, or what I make with this yarn, stick around, subscribe, and like. And if you're not new here, you notice that I'm in a new little spot here in my house. This is an extra bedroom that it's not even a bedroom. It doesn't have a closet or anything. It's an extra space, and I was able to maneuver and move some furniture around so that I can make this a craft room. I'm so excited. So I have my own craft room now. It's very tiny. I really wanted to videotape it, but you know, I was totally thrashed in some boxers and moving stuff around. It was not a good moment. So it's not one you wanted to see. So but I am still needing to progress in here. I'll give you a quick peek around. So behind me, you see my little Albert pattern right there. That is my mother's sewing machine. So she gave me that little baby one that was in a tutorial I did last week. But that is my mother's sewing machine, and it flips out and folds out, and then it has all the little measurements. It has the button, whatever, so you can do buttons. It's not a serger, but I know it's a very good machine, and I took it to go get serviced. I picked it up, and so now I'm ready to try and work it. I'm really excited about that I will be using my mother's sewing machine. I grew up with it, so it means a lot to me. In fact, I found the original purchase receipt, and when I took it to go get serviced, I went to the place where she bought it, and it was a really touching moment for me. So I'm really happy I got it. And then I have her sewing box on the floor, but you can't see it. I don't have a nice comfy chair to sit in, and I have a bunch of blank wall. So I did get some shelves. And then over here, on this side, I have my cabinet and some yarn goodies. So that's my yarn goodies. You can't see on top, but on top I have my project bags. And then right over here, I have a stack of more yarn and my books. So that is the craft room so far. And then right now, camera is on a table with my baby sewing machine and my iron and my little cutting board and all that. So yeah, I am really looking forward to doing more tutorials, looking forward to sharing more yarn goodness and crochet makes. And so yeah, that is it. Thank you for stopping by. Like, subscribe, and I hope to see you. This is probably not the best lighting, but Love Crafts had a sale on Valley yarns, and I didn't know what they were. Decided to give them a try. You can tell I went with a variety of these purples, but for some reason I stuck this little baby in. Okay, so this has a slightly different tone to it. It has this color, but it also has a hint of another color, and the same thing with this one, and I don't think you can get it in the camera. This one, I believe you can. You see that little purple, dark purple shining through? This one has the same thing, but it's so much lighter. Very, extremely light. And then this one does not have that variegation, I don't see. Okay, so this is their 100% wool. It feels great. It feels very nice and soft and fluffy. And then this is their cotton, Pima cotton, and this feels amazing. And like I said, I was just trying them, so I picked these 3 colors. So this is my Love Crafts haul.